Morning, this is Tony Mitra speaking in Delta, BC, and today is October the 23rd, 2020, and I'm reading out an email I just sent to Honorable MPP Randy Hillier of Ontario. This is about the COVID. Honorable MPP Randy Hillier of Kingston, Ontario. Friday, October the 23rd, 2020. Subject: help sought in getting the government to conduct independent assessment of threat posed by COVID and necessity and effectiveness of the restrictive measures. Honorable MPP Randy Hillier. I live in Delta, BC, hence am not one of your constituents. However, I make this appeal to you in sheer desperation in my effort to get our government, any of our governments, to A. Conduct an independent, in-house, transparent and verifiable assessment of the actual threat posed by SARS-CoV-2 virus that is claimed to cause COVID-19. B. If declaration of COVID-19 as a pandemic was justified. C. If all the shutdowns, lockdowns, distancing, masks, vaccine, etc. are scientifically provable as effective and necessary means to arrest or runaway spread of this invisible virus. The future of Canadian economy as well as way of life are being put to the sword based on nothing more than third-party hearsay from people and groups that are not elected by Canadians nor are Canadian citizens. Canadian experts that have spoken out publicly against harsh measures being taken to combat this COVID-19 have been silenced and their opinion does not get to see the light of day. Our media and news channels have been pumping out 24 hours of non-stop propaganda, keeping the people terrorized about an unverifiable flu, while the total death counts here in Canada and outside of it are no different than previous years. As a responsible citizen activist, I have tried repeatedly to raise an e-petition addressed to the Parliament of Canada in Ottawa to demand that the Parliament authorizes the above in-house assessment and verification and that all the local experts opposing harsh restrictions about COVID be allowed to speak their mind freely and let the chips fall where they may before concluding the investigation. While my previous efforts to raise e-petitions on other issues have succeeded, this effort on COVID fails to get a single MP sponsor, without which the petition is not acceptable to the Parliament. To my mind, if unproven and unverified threats issued by foreigners are used to upend the very foundation of our nation, there may be treasonous acts involved, and the least we must do is demand a thorough in-house and transparent assessment of the COVID situation. In this regard, I have been advised more than once to pass my concerns to you. Therefore, I write this email seeking your opinion and perhaps to convince you in taking this up with the local Legislative Assembly of Ontario. It would be a pleasure if I could touch base with you over the phone or Zoom to discuss this, should you agree. I look forward to your response, perhaps the first silver lining in the dark clouds now gathering over Canada. Thanking you, Tony Mitra, 10891 Cherry Lane, Delta, BC, V4E3L7, my phone number and my email address. That's the letter I sent out today to Randy Hillier. Thank you. Over and out.